Thomas Smith. You don't just tell stories, you build legacy. Oh, she rose with a dream in her chest, turned every page to her best, pen in her hand, faith in her stride, let the whole world see what's inside. Over 180 from the heart, every word a seed, every line a spark, truth on the page, truth on the air, born to shine, she was built to care. From magazines to blogs, from paintings to the news, radio waves carrying breakthrough, paper to the people, every door she walks through, purpose shows up too. She's creating and leaving a legacy, walking in purpose so gracefully. Queen visionary, born to rise with a pen, a mic, fire in her eyes. She's creating and leaving a legacy, touching the world with her destiny. Angela, keep shining bright. You're a voice of hope, you're a legacy light. Oh, you're a legacy light. Yeah. She built the stage for others to stand, opened up doors with a servant's hand. Magazine owner, podcast queen, broadcasting vision like the world's never seen. News, radio, and paper too. Her story keeps moving, her voice cuts through. Featured and favored, humble and true, giving God glory in all she do. From one room to the whole wide world, she let that calling unfurl. Every interview, every line, put a little courage in somebody's mind. She's creating and leaving a legacy, walking in purpose so gracefully. Queen visionary, born to rise with a pen, a mic, fire in her eyes. She's creating and leaving a legacy, touching the world with her destiny. Angela, keep shining bright. You're a voice of hope, you're a legacy light. She didn't wait for the spotlight, she became the glow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Just decided to jump on today. I know it's been a while since I actually just come on and chatted with you guys just to chat. So I decided to jump on today. Wanted to bring you guys up to speed with some things that I have going on, some things that I wanted to share with you guys in hopes that you would get involved in the things that we have going on here with Aspiring Authors Magazine, South Carolina Book Gal, and of course, AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. Every opportunity I get, I like to bring it before the people and share it with those that support the things that I do. So today, I just wanted to come on and share with you guys and let you guys know of opportunities that we have up before you. For those that may not know who I am Angela Thomas Smith. I am the visionary of Aspiring Authors Magazine, AALAC, the Crew Podcast, and I am the host of Walking in Purpose with Angela over on the WBNN. These are four of the platforms that I am a part of. Of course, you can find me across most social media platforms. I am usually over on TikTok. I post a lot. I post a lot of content. I sit and watch a few panels. I'm behind the scenes a lot on all of the platforms that I am a part of. Sometimes you may see me up on a couple of panels as We Are the Change, which is our podcast motto. And that is our name over on TikTok. One of our names over on TikTok. So if you're not following us, please make sure that you're following us, y'all. We're on most all social media platforms. I want you guys to really get involved in some of the things that we are doing. For those that really don't know who I am affectionately known as the Queen of Collaboration across these social media platforms. If you Google me, you will find out that I truly believe in collaborations. I truly believe in networking. I believe in pushing those that are part of my circle into their destiny. I believe that we all have a gift and a talent that we didn't get dropped out of the sky, but God strategically placed each and every one of us here to be a vessel, to be used so that He may be glorified. So there are things that He has placed within us that He wants to come forth that will bring Him glory, but will work together for our good. He's given some of us gifts of writing. He's given some of us gifts of spoken words, even being able to communicate, coaching, various things that He has inputted within us that we may be able to navigate throughout this world on this journey that He has us on. Count it our joy. Don't think that it's an accident. It's a coincidence. It's a mistake. Understand that wherever you are right where you're supposed to be. And know that it is not over no matter what it looked like in the natural. God is still yet moving. Today, I just wanted to come on and reach out to those that are looking to stretch their brand, that's looking for outlets to promote their brands, looking for avenues to be seen and heard just a little more. We have some opportunities for you to share your brand. If you are not familiar with Aspiring Authors Magazine, y'all, May of 2027, we will be 7 years old. We just celebrated our 6 year anniversary, and I get excited because we are a magazine that is created by us for us. We touch on topics that affect our Black and Brown community that a lot of people don't like to talk about. Things that they like to brush under the rug, things that they like to keep hidden, things that they like to keep us in bondage with. So we share a lot of those things that we can help educate, empower, and encourage our brothers and sisters to know that they are kings and queens, to know that their voice matter, that their story matter, that their life matters, and that they are important. We have to decide that we want to create and leave a legacy. And it's important that we are out here sharing and pouring into. One thing that I do, and I live by this motto is I want to leave this world better than it found me. Meaning that I want to leave contributions to this world. When I'm gone, when my journey here on this side is over, I want people to be able to remember some of the things that I poured into this universe, some of the things that I left for those that are coming behind me. Just as we have ancestors and people that have come before us that have left a blueprint, that have left their mark in this world, every day I strive to do that same thing. My goal for each day is I pray that God will bless me, that I may be able to be a blessing to someone else. So my desire is to be able to pour into somebody, to be able to leave evidence of what God has given me and given me charge over. He's given me gifts and talents in the area of writing books. I have been fortunate enough. God has allowed favor to be upon me in writing books and producing books and getting books out. I have over 180 something literary works, on a journey to 200 literary works being available with my name on them. So I counted out joy that God chose me and allowed me to be that vessel. Since He allowed me to be that vessel, I have taken it another a step farther and allowing Him to use me to help others to walk into that same destiny. Because we all have a story, we all have something that we can be inputting into this world, and we all have a way of doing it, whether it's through podcasting, through magazines, through billboards, through live events, um, through books, journals, you name it. He's given us all something that we can contribute to this world. I have a couple of projects that is coming up that I am looking for co-authors. I am looking for individuals that want to share, that wants to be a part of what we're doing. If you are an author and you are looking for an opportunity to showcase your book cover and to put your face out on a billboard, y'all, we do billboards every first and third Saturday of the month, and we highlight 12 individual authors. We do a slide. I start doing videos so that I can allow your face to pop up and your book cover to pop up so people can see who these book covers belong to as well. So you get an opportunity to do that. Um, and it's every hour on the hour. So say we sign up and we get scheduled for the 12th minute. So every hour on the hour at the 12th minute, we will pop up on that billboard in New York Times Square. And it will go from 12:12 midnight until 11:12 that night. So you get a 24-hour rotation where it pops up and you are in that big light. You are able to be seen. And y'all, it's only $50 to be a part of that. And you get an opportunity to connect with the other 11 authors that's a part of that. You also get a blog feature. You will also be featured on South Carolina Book Gal's website, as well as I create a audio of your feature from Substack, and it's uploaded to speaker.com, which allows that audio to be transmitted to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, all of those various platforms. So it's just another opportunity where you can be heard and seen, just $50. Nowhere else you're going to go and get that amount of publicity for $50. I've seen other people doing it, and it is nowhere close to that. I've seen people range from 167 all the way up to $999 to be on the billboard. I'm not trying to make anybody go broke to be seen. I want you to have the same opportunity that is being vetted me. There's been so many times that I've asked individuals to help me do this and to show me this and to do this for me, and they want to double charge me, triple charge me, overcharge me, or they're willing to do it for me but not show me how to do it. But that's not me. You won't get that over here in this camp. Over here in this camp, one thing about me is I believe in the Bible. I believe in biblical terminology, and I believe in the word. And one thing about the word is he told over there that there's a scripture over there where he talks about the fish. And I believe that if you teach a child how to fish, y'all, they'll never be hungry. When they get hungry, they'll know how to throw that rod out there and to reel in a fish, and they'll be able to cook it and provide nourishment for their bodies. And just as you plant seeds, I believe that those seeds that you plant, that fruit will be produced from those seeds. Even if you're doing it in the spirit, you're going to have spiritual fruits. And if you do it in the natural, you're going to see those trees grow. You're going to see those plants grow. And as soon as they grow and they begin to harvest, you're going to see that fruit come from that plant, or you're going to see that fruit come from that tree. And it's going to be able to nourish your physical body. So I believe in sowing into individuals because I believe in what you sow into others, God will do for you. That's one thing that our apostle teaches us. She teaches us the things that you do for others, God will do for you. And I'm a living witness. So that's why I sow into others, and I want others to be able to benefit from the things that I benefit from. I'm not a gatekeeper. If God allow a door to be open for me, guess what? I'm not walking in that door by myself, because before I go, I'm gonna ask them, hey, can this person go? Can this person go? Can I invite some more people in and allow them to be a part of this? Every time somebody want to interview me for their magazine, for their whatever, 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 I'm always sending it out to other people so they can get involved in it too. When people drop stuff in my spirit, when they drop stuff in my lap, I don't care if it's a contest, whatever it is, I'm going to share it with people that I know may be able to benefit from it so that they can have the same opportunities that God allowed me to have. Because guess what? If I leave here today, if I didn't share it with nobody, then it's in vain, because nobody else will have the opportunity to share it. But if I share it with somebody, and they too share it with somebody else, then guess what? It'll keep it going on. And somebody will be able to benefit from it. There's so many people that have left this earth and had gifts and talents that they were not able to manifest those gifts and those talents in the world so that they can leave their blueprint, so that they can leave something that people would know them by. And one thing I said I was not going to do is I was not going to be one of those people. I was not going to allow the gifts and the talents that God has placed within me to be in vain. Because guess what? He knew everything that I was going to need before I even was even conceived in my mother's womb. So every day, when I lay down, y'all, I want to be empty. I want to have poured out everything that he has placed in me to be able to be a blessing to somebody else. He gave me AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. He gave it to me in 2016. It was to bring awareness to authors all over the world, African American authors all over the world, because we were not being represented. I would go into libraries, I would go into bookstores, and I would not see us on the shelf. My kids in my after school program and summer program were not reading. They were not utilizing their gifts and their talents. They didn't want to read the books because they said they didn't know, they didn't have animals. They didn't have this. It did not represent them. So I took to social media, y'all. I came to Facebook. I just really started getting into Facebook. I came to Facebook and I searched out for children book authors. I searched out for Black authors, and y'all, I came across a plethora of authors and people that were willing to travel to Anderson, South Carolina, to my summer program to pour into the babies. I had a young lady from Atlanta, Georgia, Jasmine Womack. She had just given birth. Her baby was probably 6 or 8 weeks old. She drove into Anderson, South Carolina from Atlanta with her baby on her chest. She taught my kids how to do vision boards, how to make their own little books. We had other people come in and host different workshops and different things to pour into those babies, things that they wanted to hear. So that made me want to do more. I started developing a book tour called the Chasing Your Dream Book Tour. And we would go to different cities. We would go to different states. We would set up workshops. We would set up different things where people would come in and they would teach us how we could brand our products, how we could extend what we was doing, how we can turn those books into different things. You wanted to turn your book into a play or into a movie. You wanted to turn it into a speaking platform. You wanted to turn it into a membership platform. Just different things that you could do to expand what you're doing with just the book. Even if you were a part of an anthology, they showed us how you could take your chapter, use your chapter to build a brand and to build a name for yourself just off of your chapter. That was one of the reasons why I really got involved in doing anthologies and wanting to collaborate with people, because everybody don't always have a whole book, but they have something that they want to share, something that they want to pour out. So I wanted to be able to be an outlet where they could share. They can share a chapter. They can share that chapter, share a little bit about them, and then they can take that chapter and utilize that chapter to build something else, to build a brand, to build around it. And then hopefully, if they would be in enough anthology, it would encourage them to do their own book. And that's one thing that I encourage everybody. You don't have to continue to be an anthologists, especially when people are charging you these astronomical prices. Like for the likes of me, I've never seen why people are charging $199. Even I've seen people even charge $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 to be a part of an anthology. Like, really, what are you doing? Taking advantage of people is what I call it, because it does not take all of that. The most that you have ever seen me charge for one anthology has been $50. We're doing one right now, y'all. It is a 3-book series, poetry anthology series. The wholeness. It's about wholeness, and it is a poetry series. 3 books, $80 for 3 books, y'all. And people charging triple that, 4 times that, just to be a part of an anthology. And then they're telling you that they're doing all this stuff, that they're coaching you, they're doing all this other stuff, and you get nothing. I paid $99 to be a part of an anthology. We didn't get the coaching that was promised. We didn't get the promotion that was promised. We didn't get none of that. So when I do anthologies, y'all, I'm gonna tell you why I only charge $27, $30 to be in an anthology, and you get 2, 3 entries in the anthology, because I want you to be able to share your voice. I want you to be able to share your thoughts, what's on your mind. I'm not gonna promise you I'm gonna do no coaching. Now we're gonna do some editing, we're gonna do some revisions, but we're not gonna do no coaching, because I want you to be able to share. I'm not gonna tell you how you gotta write. Now, if you want the one-on-one with me, I do one-on-ones for those that want to self-publish from start to finish. If you don't want to do the one-on-one because you don't want to pay that fee, I got 2 books out right now that are on Amazon, they're on Blurt, they're on MadCloud. I think they're even in Walmart.com, that you can walk yourself through the process from start to finish. $18, $20. And you have this book that you can take notes, that you can jot down stuff, that you can write in, that you can read, that you can do research yourself. It shows you the things that you can do. And then y'all know it's forever changing. This process forever changing. And I don't put everything in the book because I don't know everything. I'm just sharing what I use and what I have utilized since God allowed me to be able to do this. And if you follow me, you see all of the books that I have available on the various platforms. So it's just not me just getting on here talking. You can go and Google and you can see all of the literary works that I have. You can also see the people that I've helped along the way. I have a website, www.angelathomassmithbooks.com. You can go and you can check out my books. You can check out the magazine. You can check out all those things that I have available. You can check them out for yourself. I'm going to put the website down here in the bottom so you can see it for yourself, and you can go over there and you can check it out. You also can follow me on, you can check me out on Linktree. Linktree would tell you a lot of the platforms that I utilize, as well as how you can stay connected with me. And then if you just want to email me, you can email me at queensofcollaborations@gmail.com. I'm going to put that on here too. So if you want to email me, you can email me. I am not so busy that I can't be reached. I am someone that is reachable. I love to have conversations. I don't like to do a lot of inboxing and texting and all of that. I rather have a conversation with you and we get it all out and let it be over and done with. So if you want to give me a call, you always can pick up that phone and give me a call. I don't mind having conversations. And all that is going to be strolling along the bottom of the screen. So if you need to reach out, you can reach out and connect with me. All right. So you're going to see it scrolling. It should pop up in just a second, y'all. Okay, so there's the website. There's my link tree. There's my telephone number if you need to reach out and connect with me. But I just want you to know that we have the podcast, we have the magazine, we have the book tours, and I'm gonna get back to doing some virtual book tours. Y'all know that during COVID, I was doing interviewers. I was doing interviews and book tours on a constant basis. I got away from it when I started doing the podcast and a lot of the stuff that I was doing on the podcast. But now that the podcast is really doing its thing, and the hosts are doing their thing, I don't have to. I don't have to. One thing about the host over here on the Crew Podcast, I don't have to micromanage them. You know, they are capable enough to promote their own shows. They're capable enough to make sure that they're on the days that they're supposed to be on. I don't have to micromanage them. And that's one thing about the podcast that I really, truly love. I have some hosts that have been with me from the start. Alma Thomas, Prophetess Alma Thomas, Chavita Harris and Patrice Grimbaugh. They are three of the founding hosts. They have been with me since we created the podcast in 2023. And when I tell you they are doing amazing, I am so proud of them. We have Shanette that's been a part of us for 3 years. We have Dr. Chin that's been over here for 3 years. New to the family is Alethea. She's been with us now for a month. A month. I think she's only did 2 shows. And then Apostles, Dr. Kimberly and Lee Thomas Jr., they have been with us since the kickoff of season 4. So this is their first year a part of the podcast. But y'all, we over here just creating and leaving a legacy, giving individuals the opportunity to connect and allow their brands to be heard and seen. Also, if you have a brand, you have a product, you have something that you would like to promote, get with one of the hosts and you can promote your product during their shows. There may be small fees attached to it to help with the production of the promos, and to also support that host. So I would encourage you to reach out to the host and see how you can utilize their platform to promote your brands and to get seen and get heard as well. You also can advertise inside of the magazine if you want to advertise on our social media platforms. That is an option as well. If you would like for us to do a campaign for you, we could definitely do a campaign. We can do a 30-day campaign, a 60-day campaign. All these things do come with the price, though. There is a fee attached to all of these things, but it's an opportunity, y'all, to allow your brand to be heard and seen. We have been on the scenes now for a little over 6 years. The magazine is 6 years old. AALAC was started in 2016. So, y'all, we are 10 years doing book showcases, doing author showcases, doing the Chasing Your Dream tours, having the workshops and going out and doing live events and being within the community. Also doing virtual book tours. So again, we're going to get that back rocking again. We're going to start back doing that. So y'all be on the lookout. I am starting to prepare some things for 2027. So know that we're still here. We're still pumping. We're still yet moving. We're still yet progressing. If you see anything that you would like to be a part of, please make sure you reach out. Connect with me and see how you can get involved. We're always looking for people to write for the magazine. We're always looking for people to join our podcast. We have 2 slots open on Fridays, first and third Friday, second and fourth Fridays, y'all. Our shows air at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you are interested in hosting your own podcast, those are the slots that we currently have open. There is a fee of $109 to grab you a slot. I will do a 30-day training with you to walk you through to make sure that you are familiar with how things run over here. But I tell you, all you have to do is be willing to show up and respect the mic And I guarantee you, we can find a place for you here on the Crew Podcast with them divas of the network, them divas of the airways, and them kings of the airways, y'all. We only have one king that's holding it down. But I tell you, it is open. It is open. It is open. And hopefully in 2027, y'all, we will be able to expand and open up some more opportunities for some new hosts that would like to join what we already have here on the network. So I look forward. I'm working in the backgrounds, yet pushing, yet trying to keep evolving, keep moving forward, keep elevating and letting God use us. Also, if you are not aware, Patrice, who is the founder and CEO of South Carolina Book Gal, she's also one of the amazing hosts over here on the Crew Podcast. The name of her show is South Carolina Book Gal and Friends Chat. She is the visionary behind the 50 Represent Your State campaign. It is a special edition of the magazine that drops every year. This year is going to drop in September. If you have not selected your state that you would like to represent, please get with Patrice. Get with Patrice so you can represent your state. And see how you can represent your state. She is in charge of that. There is a fee of $36. So connect with her. She will get you the form out so that you can get it sent in, and make sure that you get everything submitted so that you can be a part of that special edition that's going to be dropping in September. Again, it is the 50 states, represent the 50 states and the 5 territories. So if you are from Puerto Rico, I think it's Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoan, Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoan, the Virgin Islands, and it's another one, Marina, something Marina. If you represent any of those, that is 55 opportunities for 55 authors. So if you have not selected your state to represent, please get with Patrice so that you can represent your state. I think that is all, y'all. I can't think of anything else right now. But I hope that something that I've shared with you guys will push you to, get your brand out there, to promote your brand. Know that you are the face of your brand. And if you don't share your brand, who else is going to share it for you? You have to be about your business, and you have to put yourself out there and let people know who you are. So allow me to be able to help you and assist you with that. If you want me to coach you along the way, I'm here. Y'all, I'm a certified life coach. I'm here to help in whatever way I can. God has given me many gifts and talents, and y'all, I want to use them. I don't want them to go to waste, because I don't want to rock the cry out for me. I want to be able to use those things. So when I stand before him, he'll say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And that's all, y'all. Y'all know I got all these songs over here, so I'm gonna play one of these songs on my way out, y'all. I'm gonna play one of these songs on my way out. Let me see. I think I'm gonna play this one today.
Hey, survivors, this is your call. Your voice matters. Your story has power. Queen Visionary Angela is calling you